Ladies, gents, boys and girls, I'm Papa Smoke and this is the House of Smoke social media channels. Okay, so, on my last video, I mentioned about dark work and about jar work and about that there is actually a process involved in the disposal of such works, yeah? I'm going to give you what that is today. Yeah, first of all, sorry if the video keeps skipping, by the way. I'm not sure why it keeps happening. My phone just keeps going on to some sort of strangeness, so really sorry about that if it keeps skipping and if it decreases the quality. So, dark work itself has to be disposed of in the same way you dispose of a body, yeah? So, there are 3 ways to dispose of dark work, yeah? Only 3. There are not 4, there are not 5, there are not other different facets based on what your intention is or anything like that, no. There are 3 ways, 3 to dispose of dark work, yeah? 1 is burning. Burning is an alchemical transformation process, so when you burn work, yeah, it's like faxing an invoice to the spirits, yeah? When you burn dark work, though, it has an extra connotation to the meaning, yeah? So, when we burn something, it's usually destroyed quite quickly and quite violently, yeah? So we usually burn hex work for that reason, because hex work is something we want to come set on quick, set on strong, knock the target on their ass, and then fizzle off, yeah? Right, so when you burn a dark work, that's what happens. Comes on strong, comes on fast, comes on violent, trashes the enemy, and then fizzles off. Yeah? When you bury it, it's a different sort of animal. Because think about when you burn a body, yeah? When you burn a body, you dispose of it pretty much as soon as the fire's gone, shall we say. I'm trying to find a way to say this without getting screwed by the community standards. So when you burn something, it's destroyed quite quickly, yeah? But when you bury something, or bury something at sea, there's a whole process where it rots, and it has to break down, yeah? So when you do this with dark work, what happens in this particular case, what the connotation behind that is, while it's breaking down and rotting into the earth, yeah, the work is hitting them in small steps, slowly building up momentum. Once it's rotted completely, the work will fully set on, yeah? Fully set on. Once it has set on, yeah, it takes a long time for it to fizzle out. And in fact, these sorts of works where they're buried at sea, yeah, these sorts of works are often done in things such as generational curses. House of Smoke doesn't offer generational curses, as we will not mess with children. So, when you dispose of dark work, you have to think of what sort of effects you want, yeah, how quickly you want them, yeah, and how long you want them to last, yeah. There are also certain lua, for example, such as Baron Limba, yeah, where you have to have extra considerations in disposing of their work. Baron Limba is insane, and he will return back to the work and attack anyone who is within a 5-mile radius of it. Yeah, so when you bury that, you have to bury that 5 miles away from any sort of populated area, otherwise randoms, possibly children, are going to get hurt. So this is one of the reasons I don't serve him. So how you dispose of your dark work basically can impact how it sets on and how long it stays on for. Now, with about 90% of dark works as well, there is a law governing it called the law of concealment. The law of concealment means you should definitely not let your target see the work that you have done. However, some works are governed by the law of concealment that strictly that you can't let anybody else see it. Some works you can, some works you can't, yeah? Why you would want to show your target what work you have done to them, though, is beyond me, but some people do. Some people do. However, I always say with dark work, move in the shadows. Don't show no one, don't tell no one, move in the shadows, yeah? So, this has been dark work, and this has been the disposal of dark work. Again, there are only 3 correct ways. I don't care what resonates with you and what doesn't. There are only 3 correct ways, and that's burning, burial, and burial at sea, yeah? Any questions, hit me up in the comments. As before, I must implore you, if you are thinking about reaching for jars and doing dark work and stuff like that, hire a professional. We understand the elements of the work a lot better than people that haven't been doing this professionally for a very long time. And there are other things that I haven't covered yet to do with dark work that I will cover in other videos, such as spiritual cross-contamination, for example, that are a really big threat. You can literally fill your house up with baneful spirits if you really don't know what you're doing and they're all angry at you. Okay, so this has been Disposal of Dark Work. I'm Papa Smoke. Watch out for false gurus, yeah? Don't do any stupidness by yourself, yeah? Right? It's one thing trying to intuit and do a little money working, yeah? It's another thing trying to intuit and do something horrible and painful, yeah? Don't open them doors, especially if you don't know how to close them. Okay, much love and respect. See you later, peeps.